The narrations mention that when Ali al-Akbar came towards his father, he said to him, "Father, allow me to go." Do you know, normally Abu Abdullah would say, "No, stay behind." The only person he said without anything, "Go ahead," was his son Ali al-Akbar. He knew that Ali al-Akbar had to go, and they began to embrace each other. They embraced, made Imam al-Hussein fall unconscious, yes? He was crying and crying in that embrace. And the narrations mention that Imam said to him, Ali, go back to your mother, yes? Ali al-Akbar went back to his mother Layla. He hugged his mother, and then he hugged his auntie Sayyida Zainab alayhi salam, yes? And then he came back to Imam al-Hussein. When he rode his horse, he was about to leave. Imam al-Hussein said to him, Ali, come back to me. He said, Dad, I've already bid you farewell. He said, my son, you don't know how it feels for a father to bid farewell to his son. Allahu Akbar. What did Ammar Abdullah face on the 10th of Muharram? So he bid him farewell. He went out towards the battlefield. He said his famous lines. He fought as valiantly as anyone else on the 10th of Muharram. The narrations mention his mother Layla. This masab is for every mother listening today, yes? Because all of you are Laylas in your lives. The narration mentions Layla was by the tent. She couldn't see how well Ali was doing, so she looked towards Ammar Abdullah. She said, Ammar Abdullah, I can't see my son. How is he? He said to her, Layla, I see someone coming to strike him. So he looked towards her and said, Layla? She said, yes. He said to her, the dua of a mother is never rejected. So she looked at him, she said, Ammar Abdullah, what do I say? So he said to her, recite a dua, Ali will come back to you. She recited the beautiful words, Ya Allah, you returned Ismail back to Hajar. You returned Yusuf back to Yaqub. Return my Ali back to me. Ali al-Akbar returned. He embraced his mother. The next line, he looked into the eyes of his father. He said to him, Father, are you proud of me? Ammar Abdullah looked at him, he said, my son, I'm proud of you. He said, Father, just one thing. He said, what? He said, the thirst of Karbala is killing me. Imam al-Hussein took out his tongue. He placed it on the tongue of Ali al-Akbar. And then do you know what Ali al-Akbar said? Father, your tongue is drier than mine. How dry was the tongue of Ammar Abdullah al-Hussein? But then his father said to him, don't worry, in a few moments your grandfather Rasulullah will quench for you from the water of Kawthar. He went out, he fought until they struck him on the ground. He turned around and he said, Assalamu alayka Sayyidi Ammar Abdullah. Ammar Abdullah, this hurts the most. I find it difficult to narrate this. I'm very please be patient with me. You know, when he called his father, Imam al-Hussein ran out of the tent, but he went in the opposite direction. Sukaina called out, Father, why'd you go that way when Ali is there? He said, Sukaina, don't blame me. The death of your brother has blinded me. Allahu Akbar. The death of your brother has blinded me. He got closer to Ali al-Akbar. Ali's hands were in the air saying salams, Ya Ammar Abdullah. But he couldn't see the other hand. When he got closer, he removed the other hand. He saw the dagger in the chest. Do you know what the poets say? He turned towards the land of Najaf. Allah. He turned towards the land of Najaf. He said, oh my father, Amir al-Mu'mineen, you lifted the gates of Khaybar, but you never lifted a spear from the chest of your son. Come and help me take the spear out of the chest of Akbar. The next line, one of the Maraja narrated this to me, yes? Do you know what he said? He said, make sure you say this line. When the Imam was by Ali al-Akbar's body, he saw Ali al-Akbar's final thing. Do you know what he saw? He saw Ali al-Akbar smiling, and then he saw him cry. Allahu Akbar. He said to him, Ali, my son, why do you smile? He said, Father, I smile because I see my grandfather father Rasulullah coming towards me. He said to him, Ali, my son, why do you cry? He said, Father, I cry because I see my grandmother Fatima Zahra in front of me. But my son, why do you cry? This is the line. He said, Father, for every tear that you shed, I see your mother slap her cheeks in front of me. Allahu Akbar.